White Shadow's back, streaming, playing some Madden. Going to some draft champions and draft my team. Try this coach.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make. Instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Oh, I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar or two. And this guy right here certainly fits that billing. These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Because if you pass on certain positions, there's no guarantee you're going to see him again. Oh, this guy's a rare talent.
I'll take
and a
a wide
huge
receiver
upgrade over
over.
what they had before.
I'll go corner. I need some corners.
Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front or get yourself a player in what we call a skill position?
Get that skill position player.
So with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for depth or do you just try to cover as many areas? Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking type spot? One Philadelphia Eagle has already been taken in this draft. Could they double up and take another one here? Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem. I'm not sure that this selection is going to provide a huge punch, but he's at least a guy that does have some upside.
I'm gonna take this dude. Put one of them over at fucking free safety.
A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here?
Need some linebackers. I passed on some good ones.
And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either
Andrew's
way.
Nice, I'll take that.
Still a few holes on this roster, and
Odell.
not a lot of time left to do
Patrick.
anything about it.
Patrick. I need the end though. I didn't even take a running back. Stick with him. I got Curtis, Landry, Creef. Take him out of there. I don't want fucking running back in there. Put fucking Wheaton in. 6 wide out. Dwayne Allen, a good fucking blocker. I have to stick Quan over there. fuck it. Let's get into some games here. Yeah. I'm a fucking three-star bronze, I know.
Thank you, Larry. So the picks are in. We welcome you to this Draft Champions contest. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action. And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for kickoff. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here's Hoyer. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Let's bring it.
Wow. Connection was lost. he quits.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff. Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of draft champions. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now a first down throw, Luck. He completes it to Jordan Nelson. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there right off the bat. And even 50 yards. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix there for the stop.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Complete outright to Kurz. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield. All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
That's caught at the 3. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Luck on the sneak. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Andrew Luck taking it in. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Andrew Frank's on for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Here's Smith. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Out to his left. And Davis with it left side. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. And give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And it'll be a second and long.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Taking a shot here for Marshall. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Shamarko Thomas.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On 2nd down, here's Love. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for the Patriots. 37 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
From the red zone now, Locke to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
Luck throwing again. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
To the air again, Luck. That's caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jared Cook, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. On the return, here's Justin Gilbert. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And now a first down following that long gain. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that run.
Throwing is Smith. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And now it's 3rd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Now Smith. And an incomplete pass.
Let's go. Come on now.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half
Kick
number
that field
1.
goal, son.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in-route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And Cundiff able to knock it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Certainly their offense has sputtered here a little bit in the first half as they finally do get on the board, but they only have 3.
Well, at least it eases the frustration a bit, doesn't it? To be able to get some points on the board, feel a little bit better about themselves as they go into the locker room and try and regroup.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out come the Patriots. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Vinny Curry in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first down, it's Locke. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And all the way in.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
England.
Come on now.
D'Angelo Williams in the final seconds of the
54
first
seconds
half.
left.
And the
Scoring
Patriots
touchdowns.
add 6 to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Win.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage.
But when this
Thank you.
tipped
I'll
and
take that.
intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And Cook has it, left side. They'll get 17 yards there, and it'll give the Patriots a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On 2nd down, Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense down.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just... And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Halfback sent in motion. Throwing on third down. Luck shakes off the sack. Eluding the pressure right. On the run. And this is caught. And he just falls short. Down.
It's alright to quit now. I would too. Like I thought. Fucking pussies in this game, I swear to God. Grow some fucking sacks. Quality was very good. That was draft champions. Tired already, just from facing two people. Oh, 1.5. Or 1.5. Whatever you want to call it. But fucking people. This is the game. They fucking quit on you. So, I'm White Shadow. I'll be back on later. See you later, guys.